Good morning, good morning, good morning, fellow YouTubers. Yes, this is a sad video, and what's behind it could signify the end of a strong relationship of 6 years, me and Big Red Betsy. So, the heel spurs. So they both came on both ankles real strong when I went and did that backpacking trip up in Big Bear, no, Mount Baldy. And that could be like, I mean, that's at least, I would say, 5 months ago. And so both heels had it, and I was like bedridden for 2.5, 3 days. And started to get better on both sides a little bit. But then over and over and over, the left side starts to get better, but then I take a motorcycle ride and it gets considerably worse. So, like on my birthday, you guys remember, maybe most of you, I went all the way up to Neptune's Net. Now, on my motorcycle, that's a pretty far ride. I mean, that's like almost a whole day venture. And it was hurting during the ride and really hurting after the ride. So, I'm pretty much, it's almost indisputable that this primary and the vibration, and once again, most of you guys are aware of this, on Big Red is seems to be aggravating the left heel spur. I mean, this is something I've been to doctors with. I got a shot of cortisone in it, and it just, ever since that day on my birthday, I haven't ridden since because I want it to get better. Right now, I'm soaking it with ice. I soak it like twice a day with ice. I'm taking ibuprofen at least once a day because I don't like taking medication more than I have to. But, I got to get that inflammation down. And I'm tired of the cycle of making some progress with it, taking a motorcycle ride, going right back to the most pain I can have, to where I can't walk without limping. And that's just kind of irritating being 55 and having to limp everywhere you go for like 5 months. It's irritating. So I know these Milwaukee 8s would probably not aggravate it if I could get it good, and I had a Milwaukee 8. So it's just something that I felt I should share with you guys because it's she's the star of my channel, and it's something that will have to be determined. I'm gonna go another month or two without riding. I got the battery here on a battery tender. I love those things. They're so cheap and they work so well. So the battery's fine. The fluids are all new. Okay, I didn't want to go into this, but I might as well. So many of you were really saying, you got to get the cameras up. You got to get the cameras up. You got to get the cameras up. So twice I had this guy come by to help me try to fix them up. And twice we got to the last stage and it wouldn't work because my Wi-Fi wouldn't communicate with it for one reason or another. My phone works off my Wi-Fi. I watch TV, so I don't know why my Wi-Fi wouldn't work. But that video that I made that, I said I just changed 3 fluids. It's such a nice gift to myself. Almost like within that week, someone put something in my engine oil that caused the motorcycle to not ride properly. And I didn't want to believe that, so I blamed it on the air filter and then tried to believe that it was riding better. But I saw the difference in the oil color. So 3 different times I saw the oil fairly clean one day and very dirty the next. And on the last one, I literally had just put the oil in. I put brand new oil in because, so I had the last oil in only 2 weeks because I only had about a week before someone literally poured dirt in my engine oil. It's either dirt or I don't know what it is, but it's making it go from nice, clean urethane color to dirt brown, dirt off the ground color. And it would die. Couldn't even idle good. All 3 times, it wasn't able to idle on its own. And when I would go ride it, it just wasn't smooth when you push on that throttle. So, and then they sliced the seat, my nice Mustang seat, put a razor blade slice in it. And I've told you about the vandalism on the back fender and the side panel. It just got enough where I was like, I'm not, because I literally was not wanting to leave the house unless I was on the motorcycle. And if I was home, literally all night, all day, I was running and looking at the motorcycle. Now, I know you guys are going to say, you should have had the video up. But, it's kind of nestled to where the camera can't even see it. And if they were to wear like a black hoodie and a black shirt and come in from the side of the house, I mean, one, I'm not even sure if I'd see them. And two, I wouldn't be able to recognize them if they just had their back towards me with a black hoodie on and a black shirt at nighttime. So I know that's pretty disheartening, but I've just gotten used to it. 2 years, not 1 week has passed, and 2 years and 2 months where I'm not having my car, the house, or my motorcycle vandalized. It's more like every about 3 or 4 times per week. So sometimes it's just stuff that's not damaging, just to let me know they were in the backyard or let me know they were on the front porch. But even my son had to see it because, people think I'm crazy. And I took a little 15-minute walk with my son, and there's a bunch of dog frap right on our walkway when we get back. And I have a little Smurf on the front porch, and that's thrown down in the bushes. And he's like, "We're only gone 15 minutes. Who put dog shit everywhere and threw your Smurf in the corner?" I'm like, "That's what I'm telling you about, man. They know when I take a dog walk, I'm gone at least 15 minutes. But anyways, not to make a long story long. So I got that motorcycle on someone else's property that will remain nameless, and the battery's being tended, and my foot's healing. So that's where I stand at this point. But after 6 or 8 weeks, hopefully my heel will be good enough to try to take it maybe for just a little short ride. Maybe I'll be naked, because not fully underwear. But, just a reminder, I did say when I hit 700, I'll jump on my motorcycle in my underwear. So maybe that'll be the ride where I just take a short ride and see how bad my ankle responds. And if it responds badly, after 2 months of icing it every day and taking ibuprofen, she's got to go. And that's terrible. But, there's always an upside to a downside. And the upside would be getting a new Harley. I don't think I would get a brand new one. But, get something with a Milwaukee 8 and some hard saddlebags. I'm thinking Road King. And I could pick up some, get monthly payments on it. So that's where I am. Hopefully it all works out and I don't have to get rid of her. But if it does, you got to roll with the punches. You got to just go with the flow. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing well. Hit like, dislike, leave a comment. Now you know where I stand with Big Red Betsy. God bless. Have a good day. Talk to you guys later.